Hey, y'all, it's Krystal Hunsucker. Happy Magnanimous Monday. Welcome to your $1,000,000 message. Hope you are already having a spectacular September, and I am so proud of each and every one of you who pushed through and finished strong to become a star consultant for this crucial, so very important quarter of the seminar year, to be able to be an all-star by the end of the year and win some of that awesome Ted Baker bags or handbag or clutch or purse. I know you've got your eye on something. So congratulations to those of you who pushed through and did that. And you know what? If you didn't get that finished, make it happen this quarter. Make a commitment to whatever it is that you need to do and be a star. Well, I want to talk to you guys today about the message. I know, shocking. The message, and I'm so sorry, you guys. I am so snotty. I think I have sneezed like 20 times today. So if I sniffle and all that, I'm not sick. I just have allergies. So with that said, I know, shocking. I'm going to share some of the message that I heard at church and just, relay it for our Mary Kay business. And so Josh Kraft, our pastor's son, is who preached today. And basically the name of the message is I'm not fill in the blank enough. I'm not smart enough. I'm not, whatever that I'm not enough, blank, I'm not blank enough, And, what happens in life is a lot of times, we have people in our lives that have put life sentences over me, and some of them I put over myself, and life sentences that we have sentenced ourselves to. And so, in the Bible, there is this story in Judges about Gideon. And Gideon is basically just this guy that is not in the best place in his life. Anybody relate? Like he just had a lot going on, and he was just kind of feeling weak and feeling like a little bit of a loser. So he's basically hiding. He's kind of hiding from God. He's hiding from everybody. He is just hiding. And he went and hid in this what's called a threshing floor, where they would thresh the wheat for wine. And he's on this threshing floor kind of hiding, and God came to him, and God said to him, "Hey, mighty man." And he's like thinking, God, you have lost your mind. I'm hiding. I'm weak. But God went to him and called him a mighty man. And what God said in his word in those scriptures of Judges is that go with the strength that you have. He told Gideon to go with the strength that he had, because basically he was saying, I don't want your excuses because you don't think you're enough, but go ahead and use what you've got. And I hope you realize that God created you. He created me, and he created you, and he gave us ability. He gave us talent. He gave us strength. And he is telling us today, go with the strength that you have. Gideon really disqualified himself because he felt like he was weak, that he felt like he wasn't a mighty man, that he felt like he didn't have anything going for him. But I think today that, and two, he didn't want to fight battles, but God picked him. God chose him. And what I think you need to hear today, what you may need to hear as you go into the rest of September and the rest of your goals, is that God picked you. He handpicked you. He saw what struggles and weaknesses you had, because guess what? Have you ever thought that God gave you your weaknesses? Does that kind of blow your mind? I mean, really, that kind of blows my mind. And so God gave you your weaknesses. And you know what? Sometimes we just have to have courage. You've just got to get the courage. And courage comes from the word core, is where they came up with the word courage, and that means heart. And speak your mind by telling all of your heart. And so all you've got to do is have a little heart for the rest of the month. And you know what? Just have courage to be yourself. Have courage to be you. And, you don't have to act like me. You don't have to have the accolades of other people. And you just have to have courage in being you. And courage is not about being the best. It's about being real with where you're at and vulnerable enough to say it. So here we go. I sit here today I feel like, once you have reached a certain level in your business, you get this title in Mary Kay that you're a top director in Mary Kay. But I will tell you, I will be vulnerable today. I don't feel like a top director in Mary Kay right now. I don't. I didn't earn the trip this year. All my friends have been in Hawaii. I've done really good. I've made sure that I didn't have a pity party. Really, really worked on not having the pity party, but I just want to be real with where I'm at. I'm not in a bad place, and I can be there next time. I can be there next year. But what am I going to do about it? Am I going to have enough courage to become my best? Because, we all have weaknesses about us. We all have them, but your weakness is what qualifies you to have strength. And when we choose to be vulnerable, it is a risk. Just like right now, I just took a risk of people who listen to this call having judgment on me or thinking, oh, well, I don't want to listen to her because she's not really a top person. You know what I mean? I just risked it. I just threw it all out there, and I just risked somebody judging me. But I also want to be real with where I'm at. I want to be transparent that I have a followable journey. That is really my heart in Mary Kay. I want anybody in Mary Kay to feel like they could follow my journey, that they could do my journey, and that you could go from zero to hero the minute you make a decision. That's what I want you to feel like from my journey. And, you just have to make a decision to just know who you are and just be you. Just be you. Be you on this Mary Kay journey with every appointment that you have. And be inspired by other people's differences. Don't judge. Don't compare. Be inspired by them. And so your strength really equals your weakness. And so I just want you to know that today. And just like we talked about last week, success is struggling well. It's never about being enough. And you don't have to be enough, and you don't have to fill in that blank that I'm not blank enough. Whatever it is that you've been feeling, you are. Go with the strength you have. Go with who you are, because you woken up today and been like, I don't want to get up today. I don't really want to work. I don't want to do the faces. I don't want to call and do the bookings. I don't like doing it. It makes me uncomfortable. But God called you and asked you to do the things today. Are you going to have the courage to do the things today that you have been called to do, even though you don't want to or feel like you want to? Remembering that God gave you all those weaknesses as much as he gave you the strength. So all you have to know for the rest of this month is that go with the strength that you have. You may feel like you have nothing, but you do have something. So whatever that something is what you need to run with it, go with it, and use it with all of your might. Do it whether you feel like it or not. Act your way into the feeling today, and let's make September a September to remember. I know you can. I hope you enjoyed celebrating Mary Kay's anniversary Friday. I hope you're going to continue to focus on that for the rest of September, and I am cheering you on, and I believe that you are never going to say in your sentence again that you're not blank enough, that you are enough, that you have every single thing that you need, and that you're ready to work in your own strength this month to make it happen. Let me bless you. Raise your hands in the air. May the Lord bless you and keep you. May he make his face to shine upon you. May you know that if God is for you, who can be against you? If God is on your side, whom shall you fear? May you be like a tree that is planted by rivers of living water, that your leaf will not wither, and whatsoever you do, say it with me, it shall prosper. Have a great day.